Pete and Kanye are miles away even from an age perspective. Kim Kardashian looks happier these days, but let's see how different they are with their attitude towards Kim. Let's see how Kim's inclination, so Pete would be so much stronger than it was with Kanye. Just the way you are. We saw Kim having a lot of transformations and changes during her relationship with Kanye in 2011. She became a lot more neutral and a bit more private. There's no doubt that there is a Kanye influence there. Well, that is pretty obvious. Kanye would want to shape Kim to be more like his taste, and that was working. But in the case of Pete, things are okay. You can do whatever the hell you want and no one is gonna judge you. Relationships like that might be cute in the beginning, but over time they would come off as suffocating when you're not able to do things that you want and just follow someone's lead. This is a scenario where Kim has to seek approval, and with Pete, that's not the case. Have a good time. No one would want a home where everything is calculated. A home where you're with your special one with arguments that regards not wearing pink color or anything like that. We all know that Kanye is a perfectionist and being with one is very hard. But having a good time is not about having a perfect life. It is indeed just about having a good time. Well, Kim is an entrepreneur and does a lot of things, and she would not want to spend time talking or fighting about things after a stressful day at work. Pete definitely helps her loosen up and be herself, and that is the greatest point. Well, Pete is a comedian after all, he does that for a living. I'm sure that we've never seen Kim heartfully smiling with Kanye, but with Pete, there are a lot of instances. Luxury. Kanye is a brand, or was, but the point here is Kanye is building an empire, and there are a lot of things they have to suffer, like public image. Even though Kanye's image is not that good at the moment, he was one of the best there was in the music industry, and he has an image to maintain. Whenever Kim and Kanye would go out, I'm sure that Kanye wanted people to say that is Kanye's wife, and not Kim Kardashian. They would discuss fashion and the next big idea that would change the world and make them wealthier. Especially Kanye can be very picky, a trait of being a perfectionist, but sometimes nothing matters other than holding hands, being together, and spending quality moments. Approved by the clan. I love that he's kind and thoughtful, he's the most thoughtful person, and I love the chemistry that Kim and he have together. It's sweet. Kris Jenner said about Pete Davidson. The Kardashian family is sure to be happy watching Kim happy, and that's all that matters. Well, no one would spend their whole life with restrictions, and Pete is about freedom and doing what you want, girl. I'll be with you. While Kanye is the exact opposite, and I'm sure that Kim felt trapped with Kanye, and with Pete it's the exact opposite. Drama-free. I'm sure Pete has a lot of respect for Kanye and he does not want anything wrong with the rapper. Kanye is a father after all, and we can all understand how it feels to lose the love of his life and his kids, but online bullying and picking on someone is not the right way to handle any situation. Furthermore, it just reflects how twisted things could get in these scenarios, but despite all this drama, Pete has held on and they're very happy together. They've been seen together a lot of times now, and they're snuggling in a restaurant or screaming on a roller coaster holding hands. Well, that is how a relationship should look like, and we all know that they're slowly climbing up the cutest couple ladder. Casual. With Pete, it's not about the glamour or setting a new trend, and while we do expect a lot from rappers, and keeping with that could be a tough thing for Kim. It seems like Kanye is running a show of his own on social media, keeping up with Kanye. All these antiques and the spotlight isn't important to Pete. Pete is okay with being just a face in the crowd with a couple of people saying hi, and that's about it. But Kanye, being the baller that he is on another level. He's been in the game for a long time and he has to maintain that image, while Kim would think it's daunting with Pete. That is one less thing to worry about. They could simply sneak away to a local cafe and have a good time. Even with their collaborations, it is clear that while Kim and Kanye were doing it to show their status, Pete and Kim were just having fun. The soulmate material. We can say that this relationship is not a publicity stunt or anything that sort, as Pete has tatted her on his body. And the only way I can stress this is by saying that Pete has accepted her regardless of Kanye pestering him online. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for these kids is amazing, and you're so ducking lucky that she's your kids' mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the duck up. Pete is protective of Kim and we cannot get into their family matters, but Kanye wanted us to. Why else would he post these things? Even though that's not a good move by Kanye, we can clearly see that Pete isn't always better than Kanye with Kim. After all, marriage is a beautiful thing and no one would want to spend their entire life being sad about something or the other. While Kanye was chasing all the good things and setting trends, he completely ignored Kim, and when he knew that he was empty and alone, he wanted her back. But, well, Kim was there. She was always there, but Kanye took advantage of it. You never know the value of something or someone until they go. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, hit that bell, and we'll see you in the next one.